Britney Spears appeared to have the recent drama surrounding her sister Jamie Lynn's new memoir far and away from her mind as she took to Instagram on Friday. The 40-year-old pop star gave her nearly 40 million followers a glimpse at one of her and her fiance Sam Asghari's fun-filled car rides through Los Angeles. "Every time we in the car we karaoke," captioned Spears, who struck poses for the camera before shifting it onto her husband-to-be. The toxic singer ran her fingers through her newly dyed purple hair in the since-deleted footage as she gazed into the camera with her lips slightly puckered. She had on a wide V-neck top with a floral pattern. Sam, 27, looked more casual than his fiancée as he appeared to be wearing a grey hooded sweatshirt and a pair of shades. Though she didn't share exactly where they were driving to or from, it was clear that Britney was enjoying the one-on-one time with Sam. On Thursday, Spears unveiled lavender dresses on her Instagram account. After ditching her trademark blonde locks for a pretty shade of purple, the star hilariously admitted she made the change out of boredom. "Here's me with purple hair," the mom of two captioned a mirror selfie and footage of her after undergoing the hair transformation. "I'm bored, okay?" she continued, very bored. "So, my nail girl said do it, girl. I did it but not sure I like it, but hey. Here's me in a $100 mini dress with my boots." In her since-deleted footage, Spears can be seen filming herself through a mirror as she backed away and swayed her hips back and forth. The post came before enjoying a date night with her fiancé Sam Asghari at a romantic rooftop with sparkling city views of Los Angeles. For the fun night out, she rocked a plunging black mini dress and bright red knee-high boots. While she initially wore her wavy mane in a sleek ponytail, she eventually let her curls down to dine with her man, who wore a black leather jacket and jeans. On Wednesday night, Asghari shared a sweet snap of them snuggled up on an outdoor couch as they dined al fresco at a luxurious restaurant. "The world is ours, baby," captioned the 27-year-old dancer/actor, who has been romantically linked to the Grammy winner since 2016. The joyful post came amid recent court filings by Spears' attorney Matthew Rosengart relating to her former conservator, father Jamie Spears, as well as a cease and desist that was sent to her younger sister Jamie Lynn over derogatory claims made in her new memoir. In a letter obtained by TMZ on Wednesday, Jamie Lynn's own attorney Brian Friedman issued a response that accused Britney of mobilizing her fans and criticized Rosengart for not reading Jamie Lynn's book before sending the cease and desist. He also said that the letter doesn't show any mistruth on Jamie Lynn's part. Earlier this week, Britney's legal team ordered Jamie Lynn to stop discussing her sibling when she's giving interviews to promote her new memoir. Jamie Lynn is currently on a promotional tour for her new book Things I Should Have Said, which Britney's legal counsel said contains misleading and outrageous claims about her. Lawyer Matthew Rosengart wrote a stinging letter to Jamie Lynn, demanding that she cease and desist from referencing Britney derogatorily and threatening all appropriate legal action should the actress not comply. "We write with some hesitation because the last thing Britney wants is to bring more attention to your ill-timed book and its misleading or outrageous claims about her," the letter, obtained exclusively by Page 6, read. "Although Britney has not read and does not intend to read your book, she and millions of her fans were shocked to see how you have exploited her for monetary gain. She will not tolerate it, nor should she. After years under a conservatorship overseen by her father, Jamie Spears, Rosengart stressed Britney will not be bullied by anyone anymore. The letter continued, "You of all people know the abuse and wrongdoing Britney had to endure during the conservatorship, after initially growing up with a ruinous, alcoholic father. In fact, your own book reportedly states that your father spent most of my life in that cycle of ruinous behavior. His bouts of drinking caused me periods of torment and sorrow. As I have previously stated, having endured a 13-year conservatorship that stripped her of civil rights and fundamental liberties, Britney will no longer be bullied by her father or anyone else." Jamie Lynn was accused of airing false or fantastical grievances to garner publicity for her book and warned her sister will take further legal action if she continues to speak about her and their feud. The letter, which was first obtained by Page Six, concluded, "Britney was the family's breadwinner and she also otherwise supported you. Publicly airing false or fantastical grievances is wrong, especially when designed to sell books. It is also potentially unlawful and defamatory." Michelle Obama famously said, "When they go low, we go high." And to Britney's great credit, that is exactly what Britney is going to do, for the time being. You recently reportedly stated that the book was not about her. She takes you at your word and we, therefore, demand that you cease and desist from referencing Britney derogatorily during your promotional campaign. If you fail to do so or defame her, Britney will be forced to consider and take all appropriate legal action." And now Jamie Lynn's attorney Brian Friedman has sent a letter to Rosengart refuting the notion that his client is mudslinging, according to TMZ. He cited a number of social media posts made by Britney, several that have since been deleted, directed at her younger sister, including statements that she should have slapped you and mama right across your effing faces, and whip your A, and pop the S out of your A. Friedman also appears to suggest that Spears' posts have mobilized her fans to threaten the lives of Jamie Lynn and her family. He also called out Rosengart for allegedly not treating his client's memoir prior to issuing the cease and desist. Friedman claims that if Rosengart had read the memoir he would see that Jamie Lynn portrayed Britney as a kind, supportive and a protective sister. There was also disappointment felt by Friedman over the fact that the cease and desist to Jamie Lynn was plastered all over the media and that it's no way to resolve a dispute and try to repair damaged relationships. Just one day after her attorney issued the cease and desist, Britney posted yet another blistering attack on Jamie Lynn, calling her a selfish brat. Rosengart had previously claimed that his client would go high for the time being and refrain from making any further remarks in their ugly feud, but Britney has now doubled down on her family grievances. After initially deleting her Tuesday post, whereby Britney said she should have slapped her sister and mother Lynn Spears, she has now reposted an even longer version with new details on Wednesday. In her extended post, Britney calls Jamie Lynn a selfish brat who once refused to play with her after she had split up with ex-boyfriend Justin Timberlake. At the time, Britney was around 21, while younger sister Jamie Lynn would have been 11 years old. "You selfish little brat," Britney fumes in her notes, saying how weird and dumb it was that I bought a house for mama. She was so proud and you told that interview girl that it was just weird, like I guess I will just walk in these halls. Why did you say that? She also continues to deny Jamie Lynn's accusation that she once grabbed a knife and locked them in a room together, which was shared in a recent interview on ABC's Nightline. Britney writes, and the tropic about the night, which is ironically the only lie you've ever told in your whole life. Why is that conversation 20 minutes? And the most degrading to me. Oh, but you don't want to keep talking about it because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. Yet you let it linger forever, saying you felt unsafe with me and weird. FKU Jamie Lynn. The pop singer paints a picture of their fractured relationship in her lengthy post, hinting that she was jealous that Jamie Lynn had an easier childhood. Despite their 10-year age gap, Britney claims her sister at the time did not want to play with her anymore, and says Jamie Lynn dyed her hair like her pop rival Christina Aguilera. When I came home, you and your little friends all thought I wasn't cool. You felt bad for me in the breakup. Hell no, you didn't. You and your friends all dyed your hair like Christina Aguilera, and you no longer would play with me anymore.